the top focus and getting more breaking news updates now on this. NIA sources suggest that a total of 26 extradition requests are pending with the Canadian authorities. Sources tell Republic TV that Nijjar was in touch with Canadian intelligence agency before his killing, and he was being regularly briefed and assisted by the Canadian authorities. It's a big input that is coming in on the links between Nijjar and Canadian intel. That is the latest we have right now. And Nijjar was regularly briefed in Canada by the Canadian agencies. That is what we have. And remember, time and again, India has presented evidence. India has presented dossiers where Nijjar has been named. He was one of the wanted ones amongst the Khalistani extremists in Canada. But time and again, for years, we have seen that Ottawa has been shielding the K-terrorists, and now it's the Trudeau government who has turned up and blamed India for his murder. In fact, now what we know is that there is a list that has been put out by NIA, and a total of 26 extradition requests were pending. And this only now, exposes the Canadian government even further. And senior editor Shravan Sen, tracking the story, gets us more on this. So Shravan, clearly, it seems like, Trudeau has only now, invited more and more trouble amidst this space of by escalating it. NIA clearly now telling us that, as per the sources, that 26 extradition requests were put out. They were pending with Canadian authorities, that they did not act. Clearly, we see Canadian authorities have been exposed.
Well, Rakshita, let me first begin with regards to what is the latest development with regards to Khalistani terrorist Nijjar, based on whom a Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made that preposterous claim that Indian agents were behind the killing of Hardeep Nijjar. It now turns out, weeks before Nijjar was actually killed outside the Gurdwara, the moment he stepped out, 3 bike-borne assailants opened fire, killing Nijjar. He was actually in touch with the Canadian intelligence agency. In fact, this is also an admission that has been made by Nijjar's family members, who have gone on record to say that he was actually in touch. The twist, however, has been given so far is that Nijjar had some threats on his life, and that is the reason why the briefing was actually taking place. But the fact of the matter is that he was very much in touch with the Canadian intelligence agencies. In fact, there are Khalistani operatives who have been working for the Canadian intelligence. Importantly, several of them, remember, are also considered to be most wanted by the Indian security agencies. In fact, a document that has also been accessed by Republic TV, by which you would take a closer look at these at least 6 to 7 known Khalistani terrorists who are basically currently hiding in Canada. Surprisingly, only one of them, that is Rinda, is suspected to be in Pakistan. Several of them have been operating in Canada. Some of them have been in touch with gangsters Lawrence Bishnoi, and their operations are being all carried out from Canada itself. This is something that the National Investigation Agency and the government at a higher level have already informed the Canadian authorities, and this is not something that we're talking about in the last 1 week or so. This is about several months put together. In fact, as we understand, the National Investigation Agency has made at least 2 trips to Canada. At least 2 teams have gone to Canada in the past for carrying out an investigation with regards to the Vancouver attack. But despite that, despite the effort that has been made by the investigative agencies, there hasn't really been any concrete action that has been taken by the Canadian authorities. So much so, if you take a look at the numbers with regards to the extradition request, 26 extradition requests are pending with the Canadian authorities. And who are these people? Largely those who have a criminal background, those who have been associated with banned Khalistani organizations, and there has been no action that has been taken by Canada so far. So what is it that the National Investigation Agency essentially plans to do at this point in time? This they have been doing over a period of time, that is attaching the properties of several of these fugitive Khalistani terrorists who have been linked. Their family members are in Punjab. In fact, we are given to understand that their assets have been frozen, seized by the National Investigation Agency. A list has once again been redrawn, and this continuing action over a period of time will send across the message that at least their operations here in India will cease to exist.